All right. Welcome back, everyone. More Ticket to Ride here on Sorcerer Network. My name is Sorcerer Matt. We are hopping right into another game. Yeah, we've had some. First game we did really well, and then we've kind of had a little bit of bad luck string, but we're still doing just fine. I think we took second last video. I don't know. I don't keep track. That's for you all to keep track. I'm going to try maybe some different strategies, different things, kind of talk about what my thought process is. I was thinking about this game at work today because work sometimes is boring and dry. So, of course, what do I think about is Ticket to Ride, naturally. But we're still waiting on this fellow over here to accept. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured was going to happen. That's okay. Usually this game does not take long to find people to play. This happens sometimes where... Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. All right, what destinations we got? So we got Duluth to Houston, Kansas City, Houston. Like, those seems pretty locks. And then we probably can just get New York to Atlanta as well. Let's just keep all three of them. And honestly, probably it's probably a world where we draw more destination tickets pretty quickly here. So really, we don't need that much stuff. I mean, I guess because we can do this whole route just on whatever colors. So, I mean, we're just going to procure, I think that's the word, cards and just kind of go from there. There's nothing really that I'm like, oh man, we got to get that route. And I guess that's where drawing some more cards would be. Like, getting some more destination tickets would be really nice, because then we'd have a little bit more direction on what our next phase is going to be and can kind of plan that out. Interesting that blue was so hot on this Atlanta to Nashville one train thing. That route and then Houston to New Orleans, people tend to want to prioritize very quickly, I've noticed. Which, I guess, is fine. What, Atlanta, New York? Yeah, so, I don't even need to connect, these. I can literally just go, up and down. Yeah, we're just gonna not reveal what we're doing. We're just gonna, do our thing. And... yeah, I don't want to draw destination tickets right now because I don't want to be behind the 8-ball on where my trains are going, though maybe it is worth doing that. You know what? I'm changing my mind. We're going to draw some destination tickets next time. We're going to see what we get, because that might give us a little more direction on how we're going to go about connecting all these routes together. Because it's connecting, these three cities need to connect: Duluth, Kansas City, Houston, and then New York to Atlanta is all those are really easy routes. Chicago to Santa Fe, Montreal to New Orleans, that seems pretty doable. Same with Chicago to Santa Fe, to be honest with you. I think we keep that. We're already up to 5 tickets. So now we do, I think, want to prioritize the Montreal to New York, I guess. Again, going around is really not that big of a deal. I guess the one thing to score some more points would be maybe to go Duluth to Helena down to here to Santa Fe rather than going this route. Maybe that's something we can consider, but good. That's a good draw on the wild, but Chicago to Santa Fe? Yeah. Yeah. And then even Houston, connecting Houston, there's possibilities here. And yeah, I don't need to connect, these cities over here, I don't need to connect with these cities over here. So Chicago, Duluth, Kansas City, and Santa Fe, those need to be connected, I guess, and Houston. The rest of them, okay, I am going to take an orange. And I will take another orange. Because, yeah, I don't mind this Duluth... this Duluth to Helena plan. I think that's one of the things. So one of the things I was thinking, this is what my big thought was at work, where I think what happens is, at least for me, and I think a lot of people, when they get this like Duluth to Houston, they go, all right, Duluth to Houston, boom, here's the route, that's what I'm taking. Whereas this route is not a lot of points. Like, so these, the 1 trains are worth 1 and the 2 trains are worth 2. So this route is only worth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's only worth 8 points by itself, and it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. So why would I not go this way down to Santa Fe rather than like just try to take this most direct route, or try to, even in this case, I don't know, like again, the Duluth to Helena to Denver to Santa Fe to El Paso to Houston, that connects Duluth to Houston and gets me way more points. I don't know, maybe I'm overthinking it, but yeah, I just think it's so easy to go, okay, this is the route I'm taking, this is what's happening, boom, we're done. And I think there's more options here. All right, I would like more orange. I like drawing the wilds though. Okay, so orange, or she's taking orange route. So green's kind of on this west coast here, but that's okay. I'm okay with just kind of continuing along this claiming the route thing. And here's the good news: like if that Duluth, big long Duluth plan doesn't work, fine. It's not the end of the world. We got plenty of other places to go. Green's being a little aggressive early. Curious what green does here. Okay, back to taking cards. At some point, we're going to need to lay down some trains here, but... Yeah, we're just going to keep... Okay. I think it might be worth claiming the Duluth to Helena route here. The other thing that does is kind of throw your opponents off, where if I do Duluth to Helena, he's going to think that I'm trying to do something like going west, whereas when I'm actually more of a north-south route. Curious what blue's up to, because me and blue have kind of been holding for a while. Okay, I am going to claim this route, though. I think it's time. That's a good... So, like, yeah, so I'm already up to 15 points. So even though green has laid down 2 more routes than I have, and, again, possibly has tickets done, with that 1-6 spot, I've now got him in points. Okay, I definitely need green. That's what I'm, because I'd love to do this like El Paso to Houston as well with this. Like come down through Helena, through Denver to Santa Fe to El Paso to Houston, and have that be my connecting. And then we can kind of, we can maybe try this red route and go through Omaha to Kansas City, or we could even just do Denver to Kansas City, and that connects Kansas City to Houston. And then we can worry about like all this mess over here. But we got plenty of time. This is early in the game, so I'm not concerned. I am going to take a black one. Ooh, and there's a green one, because then that Denver to Kansas City. I think I actually like that plan better. I just don't love claiming these 1 routes. It just like if it's late game and I need to beeline and get this route, cool. But I think I'd rather just take these other routes. I need to catch Chicago and Santa Fe? Yeah, okay. Chicago and Santa Fe. Ooh, I would really love if all of these green stayed here. That would be the bee's knees. Okay, so far, don't touch my greens. Boo! Okay, you at least did not touch all of them. And then we take one off the top. I guess I should have taken the blue there. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I am going to claim, I think, this Helena to Denver route. Yeah, I'm going to claim this one. Okay. I wonder if he was trying to do something. I don't know. Not much going on the East Coast, which is why I'm not really prioritizing it right now because I don't really need to. I will need to lock up. I will need to do some work here. But again, we're still in the early game, so we'll be able to complete all of this. I mean, we have a bunch of routes. Now, granted, the one downside of all these routes is that they are not long routes. And so from a point standpoint, I'm not getting huge points, which is fine. Okay, let's go pink here just to get that route into Santa Fe. And what, I need at least 2 more green because I've got the wild to be able to get that one. Yeah, and maybe I'd even claim this route here just to make sure that I get that. I don't know. All right. I'm cool with that. Okay, I am going to grab this blue one here. Okay, there's the blue one. So now I can get Montreal to New York. All right, I feel better about that. Like, I've got other ways that I can get into Kansas City here. There's 1,000 different ways we can get into Kansas City. Okay, we're going to claim this route. Yeah, he must have been trying to go down this way. I don't know. Just kind of claiming some territory there. All right, I think we can continue on. That's a great pull. Oh my gosh, double joker. So, I mean, now the question is, do I YOLO this for the Houston route? I'll see what red does here. Because if red goes for it... Okay, red's taking destination tickets. Red doesn't... Red's pretty low on trains, too, so we gotta be a little bit careful. Alright. I think we can just... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Alright, I don't know if I've ever had this many wilds. Oh my gosh. Okay, so people are just playing pretty... Like, everyone's back into the... Okay. So now I think I am going to claim this El Paso to Houston. Well, that's a lie. I'm going to claim this route first with... what do I want to do? I think the yellow. And then I'll claim the green route. Because he doesn't have enough cards to claim this green route. If I go here, he could be like, well, screw you. I'm going to go up here to Santa Fe and screw you over. Because that's clearly what I'm doing. Like, there's not a mystery behind that. I mean, honestly, if we go this red route, Duluth to Chicago, and then we do this Houston to New Orleans, and then work our way up this way, we've got a pretty decent longest train, to be honest with you. And if we try to prioritize pinks and maybe pick up Duluth to Toronto, I don't know. Okay. There we go. That completes that. Yeah, I would like to, start to kind of nail down my routes here. Okay, so everyone's kind of going the destination ticket. Interesting that red has 6 of them. That's quite a lot. Do I go for more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know. I'm not sure. Okay. I would have liked that orange one. Okay. Orange and orange. Okay. So now I can get the orange one down. I can do this orange route right here from New York to Washington. Start to work our way that way. Do the black route here. I think we try to complete before we start getting YOLO on the destination tickets. Let's try to complete a little bit of the route that's going on. I need to, again, get into Chicago somehow, too, which probably this red route is the best way to go for that. Okay. All right. I'm going to need yellow here. So we're going to grab this yellow. And then I need pears, so let's go there. Guess just how aggressive do I want to get? Because this is about the part of the game where the latest part of the game that I want to take destination tickets. Because otherwise you start risking not getting to complete anything. Not loving that we're starting to invade this way. That concerns me. So yellow, and then one of the red ones as well. Curious where green's gonna go here. I may block this Houston to New Orleans route. Okay, that's a little upsetting. Okay, that's not the end of the world, though. We'll just Denver, Kansas City, and then go up to here through Chicago, I think is what we will do. Okay, now we're not going to draw any more destination tickets because I think that's a bad idea. Okay, let's go white, and there's a double white. I want to not use the wilds if I don't have to. Because, yeah, now we're going to go through this way rather than... I mean, I suppose we could try to get 6 pink and 4 white. And maybe that's what we just kind of see if we can commit to that and go do some other things first. But I got to complete more tickets than one. That needs to happen. What does New Orleans have to be? New Orleans and Montreal. Okay. Yeah, we're fine. All right. Do I want to claim a route here? I probably do. I probably should. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, I need to figure out... I mean, the other option we have here of connecting Kansas City and Houston is just going like through Omaha. Like that's really not that big of a deal. However, I need to connect Chicago, so we are going. Do I have green? Oh, I have 2 wilds. Like, do I have any green? No, is the answer. I don't. Yeah, I think we need to focus on the routes. We have 5 routes. It's pretty good. None of them are really that high value, and that may come back to bite us. But I don't know. I stand by this decision. Okay. Yeah, because like green's getting a lot of trains, and my fear is that I'm not going to be. I don't have enough turns. And on board, well, I mean, now that he laid that down, I'm a little bit further behind, but not by that much. So let's go blue. And then we'll claim this Denver to Kansas City route. And then we'll start working over here. So red might just be trying to like complete a longest train thing here by going through Calgary, Winnipeg, Duluth, but I'm curious what green is doing because, yeah, that's interesting. Okay. I'm going to claim this yellow route here. The good news is all the routes that I really need, like I don't really need this Houston to New Orleans. I would like it because it gets me better longest train, but everything else is doubled. So like I have another opportunity in order to claim that route. Okay. Okay, I think that I want to take a couple off the top here. I'm just not, I don't need to go Raleigh to Charleston, so I don't care about that. I don't know, I mean, green is probably trying to connect these two, but I don't, it's not going to, yeah, like, cool for you. Now, the trick is I do need this route. So probably I should spend one of my wilds to get it. Or do I not care? Because I mean, red's not going to go there. Blue doesn't look like they're going there. Blue's choosing destination tickets. Whew, that is ballsy this late in the game. Especially with red where red is at with cards. Okay, I think we secure... Like, so now we have the cards in hand to complete our routes. And that ultimately is what I want. Because otherwise we start getting into some hairy situations. And I would love this Houston-New Orleans route, but I just don't need it. But I would love it on terms of like the longest train. Because right now, I think green probably has it. But no one's like, oh, wow, look at this. I mean, maybe blue because of this, but I don't think anyone's really running away with that longest train. Choosing more destination tickets. Man, I'm very much of the careful with those destination tickets this late in the game. And again, on board, we're right par with blue, and that also is really nice. We're got a pretty sizable lead on green in terms of on board right now. But we got to start laying down some trains because, again, like, he only needs to play 8 more trains. And this game... Sorry, 9 more trains. Math is hard. 9 more trains, and then he's done. Red has cards in hand that can just go out. So, okay, green, pink, orange, black. And then that connects everything. Okay, really curious what red's trying to do. Probably trying to connect this whole thing. I'm curious if blue's also trying to do that, and that would be pretty hilarious if he got to it. Yeah, he's definitely trying to connect that. Okay, so now we go pink. Beautiful. That's fine. Claim those routes. I do not care. Yep, that's fine. I am okay with this. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I'll be down to 4 trains. So I can try to nab another 4 route. Maybe try to nab this Calgary to Helena just for the longest train and the 4 points. Okay, so now we're going to go orange. That completes New York to Atlanta. That completes Montreal to New Orleans. And now, once we connect Denver, okay, there we go. So now all the routes are done. So now we just need mean, if we're going to keep these oranges on here, I'll happily take those oranges. And then next turn I can trigger the end game. Oh, he got to it. I wondered if blue was going to get beaten out. I mean, ultimately he could go Winnipeg to Helena, and that's not that big of a deal. But that's a big route. So, I mean, this is now, look at red now. Red has skyrocketed where 75 points. I mean, I'm not that far behind, but green is just, like, on board is just lagging. Like, green better hope. I mean, it looks like they have some of the longer routes, like Los Angeles probably to Chicago or Montreal. Like, there's some long routes that can get you some big points. Choosing destination tickets. Woo! That is a choice, because red can trigger the final round here. Now, I mean, there's with the smaller routes, there is an argument to be made that I should try to get lucky with some routes, just some smaller ones or ones that are like I'm one away from. I don't know. I'm gonna ride with this and then see what happens. This is a really anomaly of a game. The fact that everyone has like 5 plus. But here's the thing. I'm gonna go out. So he better have a 2-turn play. Otherwise, he's done for. So I'll be right behind red on board, because I'm assuming red's going to just, play something. Because, I mean, at the very least, he has a train. He can claim a route. Yeah, see, there it is. So I'm only 2 points behind red on board. Blue, that's the one thing. He's got 7 routes, but I'm pretty ahead of him in terms of points. I don't think green completed a route. Oh, I'm just gonna... I mean, here's the thing. Do I draw the destination tickets and YOLO it? I think yes is the answer. Los Angeles to New York. Nope. Portland to Nashville. Nope. Seattle to Los Angeles. Well, we YOLO'd it and it did not work. We're going to lose 9 points. All right. That was red really... Wow, all the stuff going through Calgary, but did not... Oh, wow, oh, that was green. Okay, yeah, green really struggled. Wow, blue struggled as well, didn't get a 20-point route. I mean, got all these small routes, but... There's the one that I just drew. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I even beat blue here. Because I just had all these smaller routes. 38. What did I end up with longest train? 20? Really? Oh, because I didn't get Houston to New Orleans. Hey, second place ain't bad. That was a weird game. Oh, what did I win? I am accustomed. Oh, that's great. Yeah, all things considered, I mean, red just completely wrecked that game. Like, look at this. Like, Calgary, Salt Lake City, Calgary, Phoenix, like, just had all of these routes. That's a really good score from red. All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next time with more Ticket to Ride or other board games. We'll spice it up in a little bit. But right now, I'm really loving Ticket to Ride. So... see you all later. Bye.